have you seen anything like that?
We're back, everyone. That was pretty...
That's more effort. Go again.
We are back. Welcome back, everyone, to the Swing of a Podcast for easy listening.
I'm going to fall asleep, man.
No, we are back. We've had a massive weekend. A lot's happened. Hammer's running late. We will talk about the John Daly Classic, but we need to wait because he probably has a lot to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if he remembers it, but he was there. But before he gets here, Joel and I are going to chat about a bit of golf over the weekend, a bit of the PGA Tour.
A bit of golf on a bloody golf podcast. Would you believe it?
I know. Yeah. Sorry. Apologies in advance. But yes, before we talk, Joel, you played Saturday, cheated by playing before the John Daly. Yeah, warmed up.
Oh, God.
Practice.
Okay, yeah. I don't take the word cheating very... I did play. I played golf. You know what? And I think I played pretty well. It's amazing how much my game has changed since I can chip.
Yes.
And a perfect example of that is the 4th at Kwinana Golf Club, a short-ish par 4, 320 metres or something like that. I'm never getting there unless wind's helping and it's rock hard and I can nuke one. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take driver. Normally I take iron. Hit driver, left it about 35 metres short of the green.
Yuck.
Normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like yip, boop, boop, yip station, pulling up. Nah, not for me, mate. I was like, you know what? I went up and looked at the green and picked a spot where I wanted to land it.
Yep.
The 4th, it all feeds away from you. So I've landed it pretty short. And it rolled up, rolling, hit the lip. Tap in birdie, man. I nearly had a chip-in eagle too. Could you imagine that? If I did that, I just would have walked straight to the clubhouse.
Yeah, because it's just, how do you get any better than that?
I can't.
There isn't.
Like 6 months ago, going back to my chipping, to then having a chip-in eagle, whew, I'm getting worked up thinking about it.
Do you know why you chip well one-handed? Do you understand why it works so well?
I do.
Okay,
but I also don't know why I can't do it two-handed.
Yep.
Which makes no sense because I know why I'm doing it one-handed, but I can't put it into two hands.
Can you explain to the punters why you think it works or what your understanding of why it works?
Do you reckon this would be visual or do you want me to try and do it?
Yeah, a bit of visual, bit of sitting down visual.
All right, bit of sitting down visual. Okay, so punters, let me just push the mic off to the side a little bit. We're on YouTube. We haven't done any house cleaning,
That's
mate.
right. If you're chipping two-handed and you want to become a patron and get that left hand off, you're doing too much work. Take the left hand off and become a patron.
Yes.
Don't have to buy a glove. It's less than a glove a month.
It actually is. Yeah, well done.
Become a patron. We just did a little rundown of our lives, and that one gets sent to the patrons to have a quick watch of that. So if you want to go see all that sort of behind the scenes stuff, that's on the Patreon. Please subscribe to the YouTube. We've done the John Daly Classic. We need to make. I don't think we could do a calendar. At 10.
Man, I reckon we do the calendar. I really. It has to be to get to the 10,000. Then it has to be something good. I love the idea of a calendar. I don't think it has to be like. I'm going to be honest. I don't think anybody wants to see me like semi-naked.
You already were semi-naked on Sunday.
Cut it out. I know. It's not good. We'll talk about the John Daly Classic later. But I do love the idea of a calendar. Just like a tastefully funny, sexual.
Yes.
Yeah, but done well.
Yeah.
So once
for
we hit
charity.
Yeah. Our sports bet account.
Yeah.
So 10,000 subscribers on YouTube would do a calendar, unless someone can think of a better idea. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. All right. Going back to the chipping.
Okay, so back to chipping. So if you're watching on YouTube, so you'll pull over on the Kwinana Freeway and you'll watch me now. So when I chip two-handed, I bring my arms around behind my body and I get all tied up and then I try and scoop the ball and I honestly just have no idea what I'm doing. But when I go one-handed, I hinge the wrist and the club goes straight back on the line compared to going behind my body. Mm-hmm. And because I just like lift the club up and then I guess flick the wrist back, I don't know how much flicking's actually involved, but because that's happening and I'm leaning my weight forward, I'm just dropping the club on it. I'm not trying to speed the club head through. I'm literally just letting the weight of the club of how high I've brought it up to come back through. And that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Is all of that making sense?
You basically release the club head when you chip, whereas a lot of people get taught to shove their hands forward, which it does have its place when you're trying to hit like a like a low chip and run, or you're trying to really hit something very, very low. But to get half deep, well, the problem with that is you just bring in the leading edge, so you now have to be pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
And when you get it, it feels great, but it brings in the chunk, and then as soon as you chunk a shot, as you know, the next time you don't want to hit the ground, so you pull out of it and you thin it over the green.
Yeah.
So with one hand, you're just releasing that club head, the club's sliding or using the bounce.
Yeah.
And you pop. And then there's confidence. You stand there over a chip and you're like, I want to do this. That's 90% of it, I reckon.
Yeah, it very much is. Like, it's insane how much I actually am happy not to hit a green because I'm looking forward to chipping. Like, I get up there and it's almost like a little treat for me now to get up and chip. It's stupid. It really is.
It's funny how the rest of your game goes downhill.
Oh, man.
Because when you did say at one point that if you learnt to chip, you'll be off for 4. But here we are.
Now I can't hit a green, man. I can't hit a fairway. So I've got my stats from the weekend, right? So just remember, probably 2 months ago, I was probably in career form off the tee.
Yep.
And I hit 12 of 14 fairways, in one round, which
Crazy.
is to a level. That is actually to a level.
Yep.
On the weekend, I hit 4 of 14. So that just goes to show how wild I am off the tee now. Greens in reg, I hit 4 of 18. Like, woeful numbers. Now, bear in mind, for this round, I've shot 9 over, 81. Basically my handicap.
Yep.
4 fairways, 4 greens in reg, up and downs. Now, this is a horrible, horrible stat, and it doesn't give me any justice for my chipping. But I made 5 of 14 up and downs because I hit so little greens in reg.
When you say an up and down, like how far away is it counting?
Well, it's not counting that one that I had on 4 where I made a birdie. It didn't count that as an up and down.
Okay, yeah.
Which I don't get because it should be.
Is it because of the length or because it was for birdie?
I don't know. Maybe because it was for birdie?
I wonder how the PGA Tour stat works. Like, because they... Yeah, when does it count as an up and down? Is it because it's a par save, or is it because you got up and down for birdie?
Yeah, I don't
That'd be
know. That's a
interesting.
very good question. If you do know the answer to that, maybe just put that in the comments of YouTube or Spotify or whatever, because that is a real question that I want to know the answer to. Because
I always assumed it was for missing greens. Like, as soon as you miss a green, now it's an up and down opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it robbed me of 2, really, because I had 2 birdies on the weekend. I hit a pitch shot from 40 metres into 12 and I dropped the birdie putt there as well. So there's 2 that I don't know, you'd assume that they were up and downs, but they're not. So that takes it to 7 of 14, which is 50% up and down rate, which is pretty good, really.
Mate, that's up there as the stats on tour.
Yeah.
That'd be close to that.
But then I had 24 putts, 12 one putts.
Bloody hell.
Yes, that's what I mean. So incredible stats, like short game. Now I'm just hurting off. You know what? I think there's a direct link between practicing and performance. Because
You
I
heard it here first.
Yeah, exclusive here on the swing of
Write
it.
that down.
Yeah. And you can take that to the bank. Because I don't think I haven't hit a bucket of balls in the last 6 months. Minimum, at least 6 months. But I've been to the chipping range 30 times.
Yep.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's just the discipline to do that.
Do what?
Well, it depends what you like. Some people love hitting range balls. Because I don't think you've ever really done it, it's not something that interests you at all.
No.
But there are people that just love it. They just go to the range every sort of 2 or 3 days and just smack some balls and probably neglect their short game. That's hard to then just go straight into chipping and putting because it makes chipping and putting boring. So you've got to come up with games and things like that. But I think if in your shoes where you've practiced and seen an improvement, you start going, well, let's go again. Let's keep practicing.
Yeah. It's actually, once again, I've always liked short game. I really have. It's just that the last 3 years have been hurting a fair bit that I haven't, like I've been avoiding it. But yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, here's a question for you and whether the camera was on or not. Do you reckon, like, what do you think I should do in the way of like getting a bucket of balls and just go and have a hit? Because your short game stuff's great, you know, like trying to get up and down from 3 different spots and stuff.
Yeah.
I have been doing that, and I've been trying to just like get up and down with like 10 balls from one spot, like, and I'm getting pretty good at it now. But
if you were to go to the range, so this, if you had 2 hours, right? You said, I've got 2 hours on Wednesday to practice. I would say, all right, cool. Go to the chipping green and do that up and down drill. But maybe it's 5 locations. you've got to get through. That might take an hour. Then when you go to the range, you only hit from maybe 8 iron down.
8 iron down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So what you're going to do is you're just working on
8 iron down as in like 8, 9.
Sorry, 8, 9, yeah. And all you're doing is hitting obviously short chip shots, which keeps that club flowing nicely, and then those wedges or up to 8 iron where the club's staying nice and passive through the ball, and then you just implement that to hopefully make its way through the rest of the bag.
Yeah, okay.
You don't then grab driver and go, "Lah!" You've done enough of that sort of practice where you're just getting that strike, you're keeping the ball straight, that when you pull out a 5 iron or a hybrid, it's almost made its way through your game and you can't remember what you used to do.
Yeah, okay. I really like the idea of that because it's funny, after filming and editing so many of my shots, I can see before I already know what the shot's done because I played it, but I can already tell by the tempo before I've even got halfway up my backswing whether it's going to be a good shot or not.
Yeah.
It's just being able to just harness, if you could do it every shot you'd be on tour, but just being able to harness that tempo and just get it to work every time. Oh my goodness, man.
Being relaxed. How do you be relaxed? That's so hard. The game is so, it's like infuriating that it's so hard to be relaxed when you play. For 18 holes, I can do it for like 2, one bad shot, and then all of a sudden the grip gets tighter and it's infuriating, this game.
Because it's, because you can't say, oh yeah, I'll just be relaxed. I started relaxed, because then you might have a good 9 and then you start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, man, it must be a bit of an issue for Peps because it's happened to him a few times now, and you don't want to see it. Like, I want nothing but the best for him and his golf. Like, I really do. But on Wednesday, he was 1 over the card after 9 holes, and then I think he shot something like 7 or 8 over on the back 9 and then gassed it entirely.
Yeah.
But that's happened too many times now. Like, he starts red hot or he starts poor and then he can switch it either which way.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't just stay relaxed for 18 holes.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how do you disconnect?
I don't know. I don't know how they do it on tour because
they don't even drink.
Well, they don't. But yeah, exactly. But they're playing for their livelihoods and talking about the PGA Tour.
Yes.
The winner.
Aaron Rye.
Yeah.
You're talking about Aaron Rye, DP World, where they played at Yas Links.
Oh, let's go with that.
I'm fairly certain it was, yeah.
He was wearing 2 gloves. His driver was from 7 years ago, the M6, which I think you can still get at GolfBox. Like, our good friends at GolfBox.
Oh, we haven't even mentioned our best friends at GolfBox.
That was a segue. That's what I was doing.
We need Hammer, hey.
Yeah. We've lost the plot.
Yeah, and I need you. Well, I've actually, when Hammer comes in, we'll talk about it, but I was actually just at Aussie Park GolfBox. I've now been to all 3. I've never been to the Aussie Park one.
Yep.
I've now done the Grand Slam of golf boxes.
Did you go upstairs?
I didn't even know there was an upstairs.
Oh,
What do you mean, upstairs?
They've got like 2 sims like next to each other. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, big shafts all over the wall. Very cool little fitting.
I should have gone up there.
It's very good. It's very good. But they have everything, like the old M6 that old mate had.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That was one of the game-changing golf clubs, I reckon, the TaylorMade M6. I remember that was sort of coming out when I first started getting into golf.
Yep.
The M6. I remember that was like the flashy brand new driver that everyone was...
So you missed like all the trends early on. So were you around, you wouldn't have been there when the first white hot 2-ball came out? The 2-ball
I know
putter?
what that is, but no, I wasn't, no.
I don't think that was one of the biggest game changers in golf.
You reckon?
That white, oh my God.
Compare it to something.
The car being made.
What?
The horse and cart.
Horse and cart to a car.
Automobile, yeah.
Do you know what the first vehicle ever created was? Like who it was?
No. Hang on. Like, is it a brand still going now?
Yes.
Ford?
Close.
Mustang.
It was, no, the Mercedes-Benz. Benz.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to guess, I'm going to say like late 1800s.
That was pretty prevalent in the World War, wasn't it? Those Mercedes. I always see like the logo on old army cars and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Repping through.
Yeah.
That's even fascinating about airplanes. I just weirdly thought airplanes have been around for years and hundreds of years.
Yep.
It was World War I that basically made planes take off. I did not even mean that. That's a good one. No, because it was World War One. They were doing like scoping and scouting and stuff. And then all of a sudden they started like carrying more people. Then it got to the point where they could carry like 30 people. And then World War Two like really commercialized planes and kicked it off. And that's where it started.
Sorry, this is
no, it's not. Go.
Yeah. I think it's World War Two when London was being bombed. Is that World War Two when all that was happening?
Yeah,
That's World War Two. Yeah, okay. That was like heavy planes. That's what I
big
was saying.
time. Yeah,
bombers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Golf clubs. So going back.
Aaron Wright.
No, but like let's talk about equipment that have changed the game. So the White Hot was the first thing I remember. I wasn't around when it went from wood to titanium. Like when I started, titanium drivers were already around.
Yep.
But the first putter 2-ball White Hot was massive, and everyone had one. Every junior wanted one. Everyone had one. I want to say it cost about $300 at the time.
Really?
So
that must have been expensive.
But I remember golf clubs were stupidly expensive, like almost similar to now, and then had a massive drop when the dollar got a bit better. Like drivers went back down to $500, and now they're way back up to $1,000.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I know that White Hot 2-ball putter was a game changer. What else was a big game changer for golf clubs?
Well,
People are going to be yelling.
I don't know.
things
You're
from them.
asking the wrong person. Okay, so here we go.
You're not a big gadget guy, are you, with the golf clubs?
Not huge, just because like one, I can't really like I don't know how people can just afford to just keep swapping clubs out all the time and stuff. Like I've just never been like that. That's why I've always just had second-hand clubs.
What about the square driver that Nike and Callaway brought out? Do you remember that?
No, never seen one.
Man,
I've seen pictures of it, but I've never played it. Here we go. So the original White Hot 2-ball putter was released in 2001.
Yep. I've been playing for a year. Yep. That sounds
Yeah,
about right. I remember going to the Callaway launch day for when they first brought out the square driver. So it's like a room full of golf pros sitting there, and this guy got on stage and he basically was like Lamborghini, Porsche, and he was throwing it because the back of the driver was meant to resemble a like a Lamborghini or something.
Okay.
And it was like it was all going down this line of like high class, and we're all sitting there going, from every golf club is just normal blokes and women that just want to have a game of golf, and you've just pretty much ruled out everyone in the golf market that wants to buy this club. But it went quite well, but it hasn't come back, the square driver.
Did it have a real loud bang or something
The
on it?
Sasquatch did, the Nike did.
Yeah.
I think they all did. The square driver was around for a bit. What else came out for a while?
I remember the first driver that I bought, because I think I got like a set of like a Wilson set or something like that. It was like $200 for all clubs and whatnot. And then the first bit of equipment that I bought outside of that was a driver, and it was the Big Bertha, the Callaway Big Bertha.
Like the biggest Big Bertha? Or?
Monster. Like an absolute big, girthy boy.
Yep.
Yeah, like proper big. And that, when you hit that, it like had a massive face on it.
Yeah, okay.
And the noise that made was ridiculous. But I'm fairly certain that had a regular a regular shaft in it.
Yep.
And then I don't think it could even like unscrew. It was like glued in and stuff.
Yeah,
so then I sold that.
Yep.
And then I bought an M2.
Yep.
And then I gamed that for so long, man.
Yeah.
I love that M2.
I guess the other game changer was hybrids.
Oh, yeah? Well, what would you use before a hybrid? Like a two iron or something?
One iron. A guy gave me an old Ping 1 iron, and it looked like you could spread your Vegemite on it. It was a
Really?
knife. Yeah. I think the hybrids was a massive game changer. Now you can buy irons that are hybrids up to about an 8.
I think for the high handicappers, they're
Mint.
brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like get the iron that is literally looks like a hybrid all the way through the set.
Yep.
At what point, I guess it depends on the golfer, but if someone's like a 28 handicapper, are they gaming a full set of iron hybrids?
Depends where you're at. Like if you're at the end of your golf or you're a bit older and it's not going to get any better and you're losing a lot of distance, then I would be 100% looking at a hybrid that goes up to nearly a 7. If you can't hit a 7 iron, 100 meters, you're the person that needs to look at it.
That's a pretty good
A measure mark.
rule of thumb.
The first thing it does is pops it up in the air. So all of a sudden, rather than that ball that just duck dives and doesn't get any air time, this thing will pop it up.
Which would be a killer for like, the old boys that can't get it, like the big distance between the tee box and where the fairway starts.
Yeah.
And like it's rubbish between there.
Yeah.
If you're not clearing that 100 meters to get to the fairway, golf, it must be tough.
Yeah. You got to, try and find something that's going to help you. It just costs so bloody much, doesn't it?
What about those, the Wilson they Wilson? Yeah, Wilson muscle back, like the big, thick. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? Did you hit?
Oh, yeah. That
Did
goes
you
a
hit one
bloody mile.
recently?
Yeah. They go a long way.
Yeah, okay.
I still think, I still think the hybrid's the better option.
Yeah, okay.
It's literally a 100% success rate with anyone that I've shown, let them hit it and compared it to their 7 iron and just gone, we've just gained you 10 metres and you look like you're going to hit it in the air every time rather than get lucky with your current 7 iron.
Yeah, okay. What do you reckon about with my irons that I'm using? Do you reckon I need a change up anytime soon? I feel like I hit them okay. So
we want to do this. I want to go fit you at GolfBox for a set of not, I guess, something slightly easier to use.
Okay.
But then you did have that previously and you found that your distances get a bit funky if you caught it, which is what you're going to get.
You know what? I remember that was one of the biggest things I used to complain to you about. It's like I'd finally hit my 7 iron flush and it'd go like 168.
Yeah.
It's like it's flown the green by 15 metres.
Yeah. I'd be honest, I like your irons right now are spot on.
I think they're
I
pretty
reckon
good.
where you are. I'm just trying to think.
I use, for anyone that doesn't know, I use P790s. 90s?
No.
P770s.
Yeah.
From 4 through to a 7.
Yeah.
And then from 8 down, it's the CBs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. I do like the look of them when I stand over it. I think that's a crucial part of golf. Like
Massive.
If you stand over a club and you're thinking, I can't hit this.
Yeah.
What chance have you got?
I know. I do that with people that have like a set of blades or something like that, and they just, I love blades. And then I watch their 7 iron go like 115 metres. You're like, I'm going to go get a big shoe ping, give this a whack.
Yep.
They hit it 30 metres further, and they're like, I can't use that. Like, yeah, you can.
Do you think there's a link here between, so other than, no spoilers, but not at the John Daly Classic, I putt very well, but I'm using your old ZT putter that's too long. It's like an inch longer because you're a big, tall, handsome man.
It's only 35.
What would I normally use? 34.
35?
You reckon?
Yeah.
No, because I think Pep's got one and it's like an inch shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yours is definitely longer than the average bear.
No, it's 35. You can't get, they didn't make the 36. So it's just, most putters come in 35 and then the smaller ones are 34.
Oh.
Yeah. Like your Scotty, your TaylorMade will all be 35.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe go home and give it a measure.
Yeah, I'll give it a measure.
Yeah.
Okay, well then this question's relevant.
No, back yourself
Back it
in.
Okay, so your putter's longer.
Yeah.
But I choke down on it more.
Yep.
So there's like definitely a larger gap of the grip that comes up past my hands and I like go right down to the bottom of the grip.
Yep.
Does that change like all the center of the weight? And surely it's not.
Probably does if you measured it, but then
Not at
human
mine.
error
Yeah.
overlaps every other piece of technology. You can have something that keeps it dead straight and we'll find a way to miss it.
The part that always surprises me is how well I hit your 4 iron. Like, because that thing, your old 4 iron.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, it's a tiny head and it's thin as.
Yep.
But I choke down it because it's too long.
Yep.
And then I must be taking a more controlled, sensible swing because I'm choking down on it.
And it's your first shot of the day.
I'm stiff as.
Stiff.
Can't get all high and handsy. Yeah.
So golf clubs now, I don't know, like where do they go? I know the 7 wood and the 9 wood, that's the sort of the trend, but I
Yeah.
don't know, like what else can they do?
What's a 9 wood? So if a 7 wood's getting me around that 190 mark, what's a 9 wood? Is that less again?
And higher.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I would never need it. I don't need it.
But that's if you don't want to hit like a 5 iron or a 6 iron.
I like hitting a 6 iron. A 6 and an 8 iron are probably my 2 favourite clubs in the bag.
Yeah. So then you wouldn't need to go 9 wood. But
Yeah, okay.
that's like when you look at someone's bag now, that's the trend is to get those woods that got heaps of loft. But I don't know what is out there now that's going to, I know forgiveness is where they're going because they sort of can't go any further.
Yeah.
Ping are going to bring out some driver that's the most forgiving thing ever made.
Do you know that, or are you just guessing that? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's where everyone else is going. I've sort of got to the point where maybe shafts are going to get you some more distance, but now they want to put the thing on the fairway.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what Hammer needs because holy crap, that bloke hits a couple of sideways golf shots.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No, you don't need it. It's the first shot. You'll see after the first hole what we're talking about.
Yeah, he is erratic.
Yeah. Both of you didn't do anything that I the swing wise. The crowd got there, the beers were flowing, and he just went, you know what? Up we go.
Me, yeah, I just resorted back to mum's hug, mate. I knew where I could sit and
Aim
settle.
left. She's coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry where my feet are aiming.
It's always coming back. I'm very interested in, all this talk about golf clubs and tech and whatnot. I am very interested in. I think weirdly lately, I'm starting to get over the whole like I have to keep like a certain brand or like a certain club. I like the idea of, well, when we were in Japan, seeing those Mizuno irons, I just immediately looked at them. I was like, wow, they
next year's ones.
Yeah, they look nice, and I'd really like to play them.
Yeah.
I'm open to the fact. I do like the idea of getting fitted.
Yeah.
I wish you could do like a blind fit where like you didn't know what that club was, like the brand was like scrubbed out or whatnot.
Yeah.
And you just hit it and then you go, oh, you know what, mate, you're actually playing these clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, I put back the TaylorMade wedges in my bag and it was like mum's hug.
Oh, so you've got the TaylorMade wedges back in?
Well, I let everyone else pick my clubs. And when I was putting it out there, I was like actually was a bit devastated that my 2-iron had to go to the Stinger. But then the Stinger goes quite well, the new Mizuno.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, just give me the TaylorMade wedges back. I know like rough how far they go.
Yeah, I think like you're talking about with like being confident over something, I think you're very close to going one-handed chipping. Yeah. I think if you can get any sort of confidence, you put those wedges back in the bag.
Just to stand there and go, okay, from 85, it's here to here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
I guess we talk about it. We've just been having a chat with GolfBox earlier about a few trips that we've got coming up. Nothing locked in, but should we at least?
Yeah. Well, we're going to be at the PGA Championship in Brisbane at Royal Queensland.
Yes.
So we're going to be there playing. We're playing the Pro-Am
on the Wednesday,
and then we're going to have a couple of days just to maybe play some courses, and we've got to work out where we're going to go.
What's that? So you're just playing the Pro-Am, and I'll just film it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're with someone. I hope we're with like some great player. It'd be good to watch someone play good golf.
You can't be the pro.
No, I feel someone would have paid for that. That's a terrible thing to pay for.
Yeah. Yeah. Just watch it on YouTube later on.
Yeah, for free. Yeah. So hopefully we get like a cool pro to play with, and but then we've got the Thursday, Friday to go somewhere that we haven't done or haven't played in.
You haven't
Brisbane.
been chatting to anybody yet?
No.
So we're using this platform right now to try and get onto a golf course.
How far is the drive to the Gold Coast?
From Brisbane, I think it's like 45 minutes, isn't it? Maybe an hour?
Sanctuary Cove looks pretty good.
Sanctuary Cove?
Sanctuary.
Is that one of those, is that a course where everyone would say, yeah, you got to play here?
Like the photos is big pine trees down it's like Collier Park, the pines?
Yes.
That, but just next level.
Isn't that where Maxwell plays? No, he's down in Victoria.
Cricketer?
Yeah.
I got no idea.
Is there a sanctuary? I don't know, people would be yelling at their cars right now.
So that's one I would like to find out if we can play that.
Yep. We're catching up with Champs again?
Oh, God. We'll have a beer with him.
Give him a spell. Yeah. He's DQ'd from 15 clubs, so you can have a spell. Actually, I seen on Instagram he won. They must do like an annual tournament or something, and he won the jacket this year, which is good.
Oh, did he really?
He's in form, man. He got down to singles earlier this year.
He was surprising. Well, we've got Sanctuary and hopefully Sanctuary, and then we've got to think of something else. Where can we play?
So there's 2 days of that, and then on the Saturday we're going to be at the event. I'm not drinking. No spoilers, but no, I promise you, I'm not. Man,
we're hosting the party hole,
mate. I am not drinking.
We'll be hosting the party hole, which is on the par 3 17th. So,
what do you mean hosting?
I don't know.
Describe host.
How you going?
Oh, no.
Welcome, everyone. We're on the tee. We've got David, currently at +6, going to miss the cut. Let's give him shit about his next swing. He's not going to feed his family this weekend. Is that what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe get the Viking clap going.
Yeah. He's about to chip this. That's a putt. You don't chip that. That's a putt. Yeah. I don't know. Do I say that when someone's hitting?
Mate, I'm asking you. I don't know.
These people are playing for their livelihoods. I don't want to be.
There's no way.
Talking.
Well, if you're hosting it, that's fine. I'll film and I'll be sensible and I'm off the beers. So.
Okay. Well, so we've got that, and then we're going back for the Jack in December.
That's right. Yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, the Jack Newton Invitational. Is that what it is?
Yep. So we'll be playing in that. Won't be filming that. That's just literally going to be
I am.
3 days having a game. Oh, look at it.
Oh, here he is. He's
Part-timer.
walked in. Oh, the Arvo shifts in. Hey, Hammer, how are we, mate?
How are you? Yeah, good. So we're at the Jack, then and then a bit of blitz at the end of the year,
Yes, that's it.
which we'll get into.
Yeah,
when
we'll,
you talk
we'll
about
ramp
that.
up on that maybe next week.
Very,
But,
very soon. Yeah.
Hammer, just to fill you in, mate, we haven't spoken about the John Daly Classic.
Brilliant.
We've barely touched on it. We've done Chopper's done a very poor job of cleaning the house.
As per usual.
Barely mentioned GolfBox. It took like 20 minutes to get into that.
Can't blame him. He's got a sore leg.
I can't see.
Our best friend. And that's, you pretty much caught up. We've been just talking
Did
about
we?
pods.
Did you guys have a chat with the patrons?
We had a chat.
did.
Did we give away the shag bag?
No, we haven't. We thought, do you want to do the giveaway on this one, or do we go through?
I thought we said the whole purpose of doing that was to be a patron.
Yeah, we'll give it to a
yeah,
patron.
we'll
You've
give
got
it to
another, another week to get in.
No. We'll give it away now. We'll get another one off Freddie.
Oh, no.
We'll get something else off him. How are we? How are you, by the way?
I'm not good.
Okay.
Nah, not good at all. I've pulled it. So I think we've agreed that we won't give away the result of. So this is what's going to happen with the John Daly Classic.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just having a little snack.
What do you got there? Little cabana sticks.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, not going to give away the end result because the video will come out this Sunday on the swing.
You're
of
going to call it.
Yeah, I'll call it.
We're shelving a Ron video, and we're going to dedicate this week to making sure, however we can, we're going to get out the John Daly Classic on Sunday night.
Yep, big effort. There's going to be about.
There's a bit of content to go through.
Yeah, there's about.
Oh, my goodness.
At a guess, anywhere between 12 and 18 hours to edit this thing. So there's a fair bit that's going to have to happen between now and Sunday, but I'm going to push to get it done.
Good.
Yeah.
So what can we speak about?
I think we talk about the day, the event,
Wow,
the
what a
people that
day.
were there.
Yep.
Just no direct results.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you everyone that turned up.
Oh, my God.
And thank you for staying till the end. That is the first time that people haven't dispersed after, which they could have after the first
Easily.
hole.
Oh, yeah.
Or the second.
Yeah.
But they stuck around because it was like watching a very slow car crash. The pants were flying.
What I likened it to, probably yesterday afternoon when I finally sobered up, was, you know, when like you see a car or something that's going so fast and like the tail starts to fish a little bit, and then just like get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and then
He's
it
going to
falls
save
off.
it. He's going to save it. No,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not.
going to get there. He's going to get there. No, bang, done. It was like that for 9 holes. There would have been 100 people there. It was phenomenal.
Yep.
The Springs turned it on for us. The weather was beautiful. It was just everything that course could have hoped for, I think, from us being out there. Like they had
yeah.
lines out the door at the third hole to get more beers,
Yep.
which you skipped. And then
We skipped strategically. We
Strategically
wanted to get the
skipped,
pace of
No
play
one,
moving.
everyone was great. We said, can we just jump in and get our beers? Otherwise, everyone's going to be waiting. And everyone was like, yep, fair enough, go.
Yeah.
Which is unreal. Great crowd.
it was, it'll just be, and I've giggled about it for the last 48 hours. And I don't obviously edit this, but to see, because we get the GoPros in the cameras, to see the conversation between cart members from hole 1 to hole 9 will just be so funny. Geez, we got pissed.
Joel doesn't remember the last hole.
I don't remember the last hole and a half. So on the 8th hole, where I take a drop and then hit off the tee box again,
Yep.
I don't remember anything from that point onwards.
From getting in your jock,
I remember being in my jocks
Yeah.
and hitting a shot.
I egged you
and
on to do that, I'm pretty
hitting
sure.
a big Hoswell rocket straight back into the water. No spoilers though.
No spoilers, yeah.
And then just take it, like submitting and then taking the drop onto the tee box.
Yep.
I don't remember what club I hit and I don't remember the rest of the day.
Now that you do mention it, I'm struggling to remember that
Really?
hole as well. What happened?
Well, this is the thing. You guys were drinking beers, and I was on those 916s.
196s, the minus 196s,
Yeah, which I think I found them way easier to drink, and because then I had a couple of your Emu exports just to try and catch up, and those two sat in my guts, and I was like, I am so glad I didn't do this for the whole day.
Yeah, it was a horrific decision, and because there was a point where the Emus ran out, and I had one of your warm 196s.
Oh.
That was tasty.
It refreshing, wasn't it?
It was a refreshing beverage.
Yeah.
I
then had one of the punters give me back another Emu.
Yeah.
So we're back. Oh yeah. What? Oh
I think I drank 3 Carlton Dries on the 8th hole.
Yeah.
I remember saying that at some point. I was like, I drank 3 on that hole because I played so poorly. I had to make up for it.
Yeah.
Which was a very big mistake.
It was just so much fun.
That's the most fun I've had for 9 holes. That is the most chaotic 9 holes I've ever been a part of.
God, yeah.
Ever.
I'm interested to see how this video will actually turn out. Like,
Yeah.
will it be funny or will it just be just a train wreck?
Because we were pissed. Everything was great.
Yeah. It felt great at the time.
Well, the comments back from pictures we put up was people said, great day,
Oh,
great
yeah,
afternoon.
It would have been, it was, I think, a very fun event to be at live.
Yeah.
I would have,
Yeah.
I would have gone to that. If it had have just been you two drinking, I would have loved to have come and watched that, I think.
It went exactly how I thought and not how I thought.
Yep, agreed.
Just not to give away anything, but for you to have that many shots on the first hole and be leading because of the drinking you did.
Yeah.
Wow. What an introduction to the tournament.
You both asked me, and I'm sure it'll go on the video. You both asked me the comparison between like the nerves playing footy and teeing off here. Like I played a grand final in front of there was 25,000 people there, and there was 100 people watching, and it was so much more nervous playing golf.
Yeah.
Like standing on the first with 100 people, like, and you two both hit it good, and I was standing over this thing, just oh my god, shouldn't have had this warm up beer, and then just
Yeah, that was I think that was a pretty big mistake by us to have
horrible
a
idea.
warm-up beer. Which didn't count to the score. We just had it to get the taste of it going.
So silly.
That was stupid.
It was silly, but
Don't
yeah,
regret it, mate.
no, it was the best day ever. I was so really, really nervous. It took me a couple of holes to sort of like ease into the day.
Yep.
It was so good though.
It's so weird, like, and I've said it like a few times before, but I just wasn't nervous. I think because I'm always nervous playing golf, that there's no difference between like just my 3 mates being there or 100 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I just was the same amount of nerves that I would be for the Kwinana Cup coming up this weekend. You know,
Well, that's the first time I've played golf in front of like people before.
Yeah.
So you guys have done it a couple of times. That's the first time people have been there and I've had to tee off in front of them, and it was after 2 holes, I think I was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. So what are we going to do in terms how is that going to be an annual thing? What are we thinking here?
I'm pretty happy for it not to ever be done again.
Well, we've got other things to get through.
No, certainly we
I've got
do.
to play against you guys. There's got to be the sports day video.
Are we drinking in those or probably not?
There's a Guinness section of it.
Oh, there's a Guinness section of the sports day. Yeah, that's a split the G section. Yeah.
That'll go in, but
That's best of 7, isn't it?
Yeah, and
NBA final
and we
style.
have to have a practice one as well.
We're going to have a warm up and then the best of 7 final series.
I feel like it went that well. It can't be something that magic needs to.
We've
wait
got to
another year.
Yeah.
It's 100% annually.
Annual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
agree.
put my body through that again.
Nah, it was. Em would break up with me if I did that again. Nah, it
I like
was.
to thank Emma for dropping me
Oh
off
yeah,
home.
Em dropped you home.
Very
That was
good.
fun.
I said how you got home.
Chop
Yeah.
just sitting in the back with his because I didn't know how you were getting home, and I didn't anticipate having to drive anyone, and so we bought Em's car. She's got this little Mazda 3. I have a ute at home that we could have easily. Anyway, my clubs have jammed in the back, nearly snapped my driver putting it in there, and Chop's just sitting in the back seat with his clubs over him. Oh, it was so funny.
I'm so glad that I went home with my mates and didn't have to drive because,
I also don't remember ordering a McChicken.
Yep.
I saw the next morning me on the Instagram, where's my McChicken? And then just me with a burger. Didn't remember that in the slightest. Work the next day was tough. Geez, the eyes are open, but there was not a lot happening behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
I gave a lesson, and the guy rocked up at 12, and he's like, "Oh, you look pretty good." And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I managed to eat a lot of food before rocking up, and water.
I didn't.
Didn't you?
No, I had
had 2
breakfast.
chicken burgers, and I was like, "Come on, just get through it."
Yeah, I had
smash
breakfast
it
and that
out.
was it.
No,
I should have had more. Definitely.
you actually surprised me with how normal you still were.
Yeah, you're an
after-
animal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was a bit of yelling on the last hole.
plenty of yelling on the
which
last.
he doesn't remember.
I physically cannot remember the last hole. Couldn't tell you. He told me how I finished off playing it, and I was like, wow. I'm like really happy with that.
You don't remember?
I don't remember the last. Well, because I was so concerned about my finish. Like, I needed to finish.
Yeah, we couldn't keep track of the score.
I had
By
the
the end,
score-
we're like, who's winning? I don't know.
I did have the score on the.
Unrelated, and this is more of a personal thing because I'm going to have to edit this thing. Do you have the scorecard? Do we have a scorecard?
You wrote it down. Did you keep it?
Because I'm going to have to try and, like, editing this thing, I'm going to have to.
Well,
try
I
and-
know the scores, so I know.
Okay, well,
We
what
did
I've
hole
got.
by hole.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to go hole by hole, but
Great.
what I've got
But if you just tell me, if you say first hole this, and I'll
No, so what I've got
make it up.
is I've got beers in one column for everyone.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
I've got hole by hole in another column, but then I had at the end, and I remember them. I added up and did I did the final scores.
Okay, cool.
So I have what you scored with beers and no handicap. I had what I scored with beers and handicap, and I had what you scored with beers and handicap.
Yep.
So I mean, you could probably work it backwards, but if you don't remember the last hole, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. It's when I edit this thing, it's like it's going to be for the first time I've been a part of it.
Yeah, you can't remember a thing.
What would you have done, looking at your game, what would you have done differently on the day? Anything you would have changed, knowing how the springs looks? And
I wouldn't have taken driver as much as I did.
it's not a driver course, is
No,
it?
it's certainly not.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And they were egging us on.
Oh, well, yeah.
Whereas I would go the opposite, and I would have taken driver on
Yep.
the 8th hole.
Yes.
Not
Yes,
a,
yes.
Not a
You,
nine.
you deserve everything of that.
Massive credit to Peps
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and Hilly for filming that as well.
Yep.
So obviously the boys come out there and film that, so we appreciate the two of them. Triggy was there for moral support, just yelling abuse at everyone, which is great.
He
Perfect.
kept telling me to get. He's like, "You got to get stuck into Joel. You're not getting stuck into Joel enough." And I was like, "I feel like I am." What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I was like, there's nothing I can say that Joel isn't already thinking in his head. And then when I came over to you, your eyes were closed, and I was like, there's nothing. He's not going to remember anything I say right now.
remember anything.
I'll leave. I might give him a hug.
He's dead inside.
There's no point kicking a dead horse.
I think I'll give you a hug on some hole. I think the 8th because you finally finished the hole. Come here, buddy.
All right.
You
No spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers. But you jagged a couple of putts.
I'm a good putter.
That was pretty. I remember one of them going in. Did you make a birdie?
2.
Did you really?
golfer.
Spoilers? No, I certainly didn't.
That putting, you don't remember it. That putting that I do is that's how I putt. That's how I putted when I was like 19, 20. Bit erratic, but then make a 8-footer for par.
Yeah.
And it's just completely flipped.
Even when we first started filming these videos for Ron Chopper,
make long putts,
you'd make a long, like a 20, 30 footer every hole.
Yeah.
It's like that was the excitement. The music would build up, and then you'd drop a putt, and it was like,
Yeah.
I actually like watching this.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years, mate.
But yeah, the scooter, the Scotty Cameron.
Yeah.
Just straight back to a putter that doesn't have any weights, length. It's just where it's aiming, and then it's up to me.
Yeah.
I think I really like that. That's for me.
I think looking back on the round for me, I think you can, and you'll be able to tell the sweet spot of like beers to performance.
Yep.
Like I had enough to settle the nerves. So started scratchy with nerves, settled in with, I think, enough beers. And then like I hit a tipping point and probably go overs a bit. But yeah, it was far out. It was good fun. Could not have physically done that right.
We went live on the 5th
Oh
hole.
yeah, no, 6th hole. Yeah, we went live. That was pretty fun.
You can't rewatch that, can you?
No,
Oh,
I tried
don't
to
think
watch
so.
it. Yeah.
Your wife was chiming in. Fee was on there.
Yeah, because I woke up the next day and I had a message that said the kids enjoyed that because I think the kids, she was trying to get me to interact with the kids. Yeah, I don't remember much. Drink responsible though.
I think we drunk responsibly.
Yeah, I think after all we did.
I might put a disclaimer. If you are going to watch this on Sunday, it's not for the kids. If there's kids that like watching Ron videos and Joel videos, this is the one you might just go, nah.
Well, are we beeping out some swears?
You're going to have to.
I think
There's
we beep
a
out
bit of swears.
There's a bit, yeah.
because so this is going to get posted on the Swing of It's YouTube
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
So you have to go and watch it there. So subscribe whilst you're there as well. So this is going on the Swing of It, not Ron Chopper, not mine, just the Swing of It. So
There was a couple of kids in the crowd though.
I know. And then I sort of went up to him and said, this is not normal. Just shook their hand and went, don't ever do this.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
don't do this. It's fun though.
But yeah, if you are going to watch it, just put the kids to bed. They can watch another video in a week's time.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's literally just 3 adults getting blind drunk playing horrible golf. So it's like
It was
Normal Saturday.
it's just
a
a
normal
regular
Saturday, yeah.
comp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if we did that over 18.
Nah. Nah.
I'm so glad that we dropped it to
Yeah,
9
that was
holes.
going to be an 18.
It was going to be
hole.
18. Yeah. It would have had to be. You would have had to be a lot more strategic.
Pace it out. Like it couldn't even be a beer a hole. Like because after 18 holes that long in the sun, like
Yeah.
dead.
But I even went into that event going, you know what, just have about 6 beers and try and play well. But then the way you started, after I had one, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not letting this happen. And then I was trying to keep up with it, which is never going to happen. But I cannot wait to watch it. I really can't.
Do you? How do you want to give it? So yeah, I said earlier I went to Aussie Park GolfBox. Went and picked up the shag bag.
Yep.
Thanks very much.
Thanks
to our best friends at
Thanks
GolfBox.
to our best friends at GolfBox who gave us the shag bag. Freddie, what a guy.
Absolute legend. Yeah,
So-
I gave him a call and I'm like, mate, I don't know if you know this or not, but we actually gave away a shag bag last week. Can I just go and pick one up? And he's like, yes. Yeah. Like, I think he knows
Like
he's
a disappointed dad.
he's
Here's what I'm going to do.
Come on.
dealing with.
Here's
just,
what I'm going to do. I'm currently on the swingers.
Oh,
So I'm just going to go like this. We're going to do it right now.
Oh, I
live.
love it.
So
that's how I use Tinder. Yep.
Swipe
I
up
think
and
you go
down.
up. That's not Tinder. That's the other app that you go.
All right, yeah. I'm going to do this. I need one of you to say stop. So currently, if you're a patron, your name is on this list, and I am just going up and down.
You say stop, chopper.
I reckon what we do is
watch
just
that he's
we
actually-
we just walk out and let him sit here doing that.
Yes,
Stop.
Who have you got?
I've got Dr. Ray Gunn.
Doctor.
I feel like it's an actual person.
I feel like he's a member at Cottesloe.
Dr. Ray Gunn. I think it said play on Ray Gunn because his
Yeah.
profile or their profile picture is Ray Gunn. Dr. Ray Gunn, we're going to get your details and you are going to get the shag bag.
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, he needs to practice his short game, so that's spot on.
There you go.
There you go.
Dr.
Look at
Ray Gunn joined. Thank you very much, mate. You're a patron. Obviously, it pays dividends to be a patron because you've just got yourself a shag bag.
Should I take it out of the classic so we can
Yeah,
have a look
let's
at it?
have a look.
Yeah, bad luck, mate. We're opening your present for you.
No, that's fair enough. I feel like everyone would want to see it.
Here we go. Look at that. There's a brand new second-hand shag bag that I've just opened up.
Very good.
That is good.
I actually would like one of these. Like, I think they're just a great little device to have.
When you go to Freddie next time, get a couple more.
just grab two.
Yes. So anyway, Dr. Ray Gunn, we're going to reach out to your details and we're going to get you that shag bag.
I've got gifts.
Oh, hello.
So
Presents for me.
Presents, boys. So this is, I think this is good timing. We've just had a big day on the beers playing golf, and it's time to tune in. So,
Here we go.
boys, thanks to Whoop,
Ooh.
here is your brand new
Oh.
bracelets.
Hello.
So this is going to track everything, basically. So I wear mine. Tells me I don't sleep very well.
What was your sleep Sunday night?
71%.
Oh, is that good?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm going to do some research. But
Unlock yourself.
This couldn't come in at better timing because
You're going to take it off?
And I said this to
Power
Chopper
band's out
just
the door.
recently. So the power band, she
at
split
that.
and the gel come out of it. Look at this.
Well,
Not
it
the-
was
not the state-of-the-art
I
gel.
honestly, I don't think that one was real.
You don't reckon this one's real?
No, I don't think that was.
But it's still got a gel in one of the other
I
bubbles.
don't think that. I think it's just a sticker, that one.
You reckon?
I'm going to put my Whoop band on when I get home.
So I can't physically replace the power band until I put something else on it. So the Whoop is going to come in handy.
Yep. So I think what we've got to do is work out how we're going to use those over the next couple of weeks. Maybe like a little competition about who has the best sleep or who's the fittest.
Well, yeah. We'll do. I think what we do. I feel like we do sleep the night before a round of golf, wear it during golf, see whose heart rate gets the highest during golf.
Does it detect your heart rate?
Yeah. I'd actually like to know what my heart rate is over a 3-footer.
180.
Like, I'd love to know what it goes
Do you
to.
reckon it goes up?
My
You
heart
reckon
rate
it
on the
feels
first.
like it goes
My
up?
heart rate on the first tee at the Springs on Sunday would have been 130.
Yeah.
minimum.
Reckon?
I was
You've got
nervous.
the cup this weekend.
Quinana Cup.
Let's see what it is on the tee.
Oh yeah, let's see
Okay.
what you are on the
Yeah.
tee box. And
Yeah,
then,
all right,
and then we'll see a bunker right in front of you. You have to chip over it. It'll go to 190.
Actually, completely unrelated.
Did anyone get in the sand on the weekend?
Nope.
There is no bunkers, man. There's only
that
one
makes
fairway
sense.
bunker, I think, and we didn't go in it.
No.
Beautiful.
Went in the mud though. Chopper, I need to come and get a bunker lesson before the weekend because I'm in dire straits.
Okay.
I got out of the last bunker on the 9th hole at Quinana one-handed. I just went,
Well?
because I got out.
Yeah, okay.
So, hey.
Yeah, well.
Because the first one didn't get out. I was
okay.
like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then I just went one-handed and got it out. I was like, I don't want to be going.
Yeah.
Chipping one-handers, one thing.
yeah,
Bunkers?
bunker shots can't do one hand.
No,
on
it's,
Yeah,
it's a whole different thing.
impressive, but far out.
It's not good.
I probably need another lesson too.
Well, we spoke about it. Both of your golf swings went out the window in that event. Once the pressure was on, you both went, you know what?
No, actually, there was a couple where it clicked.
The par threes.
I was back.
Yeah, par threes were amazing. But old mate, he was aiming 60 left and slinging her in.
No,
you know what? I'd love to. Once I edit the video, I'd love to see. I'll do my stats in the app.
Oh, Arcos.
and see what I hit. Like how many fairways? and
Every
stuff.
fairway, I reckon.
I think I hit every fairway.
Yeah.
I don't think I was near a fairway.
No,
Not the one
nearly
you're
hit it.
aiming at.
Nah,
No,
you-
and
man.
that's what I said. I don't think it was. Yes, my golf swing needs work again, but nerves got the hold of me. Beers settled me down. I hit the sweet spot and then fell off a cliff.
when you hit a ball and when you hit your first drive and two of your playing partners go, what?
I didn't even know where it
does
went.
He looked left, I looked right,
Yeah, no,
and
it was-
everyone behind us going,
Where the hell did that go?
Yeah.
No, not a great start. That's fine.
So I think we could probably give away that we came to an agreement of what the winner and what the loser get. Or do you want to talk about that or no?
Did the winner get anything?
we spoke
sorry.
about a trophy or something.
Yeah.
Or you just say that till next week after everyone's watched the video?
No,
Well, no,
well-
we're going to present. So the winner will get a trophy, and the last place has to use iron covers for the next 10
rounds.
weeks.
10
rounds.
games.
And that will be presented
But
next week.
I even think the 10 games, like 9 holes doesn't count. 9 holes, you've played half a game.
No, yeah, exactly.
Comp day YouTube video.
Yep,
They
comp day or
count.
YouTube video.
They
Done.
count as rounds. Yeah.
Very good.
Very funny.
it's very
Very funny.
That was a patron's idea, wasn't it? Or was that just some? I think it was a patron.
I think that was, I've seen it on a comment. I probably should have
Yeah,
searched.
whether it's a patron or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks to GolfBox. Be a patron because you just get some stuff now.
Yeah.
Our very, very best friends are just jumping on board. And I can sometimes go rogue and just say you're going to get stuff.
I'm happy to just keep backing you in with that.
Yeah.
Freddie did mention today that they've got their Black Friday sale.
Yep.
And
Is it
I'm not
40%
gonna-
off everything?
I'm not going to give away
Everything.
No, we should be smart and not give
Yeah.
away any details or anything because we'll get it wrong. But I know that they have a Black Friday sale on.
Black Friday sales go silly. Like everything's cut massively.
When is Black Friday?
tomorrow?
It starts tomorrow.
No, well, I couldn't give away anything for
Which
tomorrow,
actually,
could I?
which means it started yesterday if you're listening
yeah.
now.
Yep.
Unless you listen next week and then it started last week.
And if you're just starting from the start and you're
You
listening to
missed
this in January, you've missed out.
Yeah, bad luck.
Bad luck, unfortunate. So, yeah, GolfBox, our very, very best friends. Do you know who else is a very good friend of ours?
Who?
Last Slice.
Yep.
Yes.
Great friends. Really, really good friends.
In the bridal
They're in
party?
the bridal party, yeah. So GolfBox is our best man.
Yep.
Until,
Last Slice he's the one who organised. He's the brains of the Bucks party.
yeah, Last Slice has the fun. He brings the energy.
Yep.
He says, hey, boys, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
We're going here, we're doing this, we're doing that. And I'll tell you where we would go. We'd go to one of Last Slice's operations. We'd go to their one in Midland, which we've been to, sensational. They've got one down in Bunbury, which we are going to probably early next year, maybe late this year, to do another night there. That'll be awesome. And then they've got one in Demellingup. Close enough.
I Googled their locations just
think
because I
it's-
was out of curiosity. And
Am I close?
When you read it, it's so easy to pronounce. But we won't worry about it.
Demellingup.
There, sounds great.
Close enough. Anyway, they've got a few segments. They've got a few segments. They've got a few locations. They've got 3. They're great. Go and check them out. Pizza, Guinness. Don't ask them about the hot roulette because that I think they made up for us. But they do nice ice cream,
Oh,
apparently.
is that not something they actually do?
I don't think so.
They had in the middle of the pizza, it had like the splitter thing that it had hot
really?
roulette pizza on it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they do it. But the person that I asked,
They do
hey,
do
can we
it.
just get the hot roulette pizza? She looked at me and just said, might have been her first
okay,
day.
yeah.
Might have been her first day. That's
I'm
okay.
fairly certain she was just a member of public.
Joel's had 7 Guinness. Can we do a hot roulette? Go on. Go on. Go
I'm
and
just
ask
here
him.
with my husband. I don't know.
Go and ask him.
Go get it. We're hungry.
Yeah, sorry, I can't hear you. My leg's hurting. All right. So anyway, thanks to Last Slice, the leader of the Bucks party, they are bringing you the rules segment. So I don't actually know what the score is on the Guinness at Last Slice counter.
4-3-0.
I feel like I'm hard done by.
close to it.
Suffering your
I
jocks.
think you are 0. I think I stitched you up.
Oh,
and
you
got
did.
your
That's
0.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I
No,
played
it's
this game for you
3-2-0.
guys. All right, fair enough. 3-2-2.
No, but I got a point last week. That's why it's.
Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, for anyone who's new, GolfBox have their Black Friday sale. You might have missed it if you're new to the podcast and you're listening to a few weeks.
Yep.
But what we do on this rule segment is the follows. I will give you 3 golf rules. One of them is a real rule that exists in the world. The other 2 I have just made up. This time, given my golf early days on the weekend, I thought I'd have a theme about this one. And the theme is provisional balls.
Oh, yeah. Big fan.
So, you're going to hear 3 rules, A, B, and C. You're going to tell me which one is true. Who has got the honours? You again. Mm-hmm. Probably you. All right, rule segment. Thanks to Last Slice. Is it A, if you lose your ball 200 metres just off the fairway, but have taken a provisional that goes 250 up the middle, you're allowed to go and hit your provisional before going back to look for your original ball? Is it B, if you tee off and hit your ball over the red stakes and see it splash into the lake, you have to take the penalty relief from that shot. You're not allowed to hit a provisional tee shot. Or is it C, if you find both your original and provisional ball in the same spot but can't identify between the two, the ball furthest from the hole must be taken and played as the provisional ball? A, B, or C?
B.
Yeah, I was on my phone for A. I was messaging Freddie from GolfBox,
fair,
mate.
fair.
So I didn't hear that, but I did hear B, and then I didn't listen to C because I know it's B.
Okay, well, there you go. It's me. well done.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You both nailed it.
We had this.
I feel like he's just copying you. He should
Yeah,
go
I
first.
know.
No, well, he
Let me
always
breathe,
gets to
mate.
go. Well, what you have honours. As honours, I reckon the thing that you should be able to do is give someone
Give
else
someone else the honours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because we had that scenario when we played the Mulligan match. Do you
Yes.
remember?
Yep.
Yeah. I
What
hit
was
one.
the scenario?
The scenario was exactly what happened in B, except we didn't see it. So it went towards the red stakes, towards the water.
Yep.
And then, so the option is to get up there, not find it, and then take a drop. Because you could then hit a provisional, not go and find it. Do you know what I mean? Like you can just go, I'm not even going to go that way. And then you nuke your provisional down.
Well, yeah, the rule is if you you can't hit a provisional tee shot if your first ball goes in a penalty area.
Yeah, if you play it from where you've hit the original, that's in play now.
No, you're not even allowed to do that. You're not even allowed to take a provisional shot from the penalty area.
No, sorry, it wouldn't count as provisional. It would count
Yeah,
as your
sorry,
third
it's just-
shot.
yeah, it's just your ball
you're
now.
choosing to use that option rather
Yeah,
than go
rather
down
than
to the
go
red
into-
stake.
yes, correct.
You
Assess your
can't
penalty area.
hit a crappy shot and then go, no, I want to do the red stake thing now.
Yeah, you got to make that decision straight away because
Yep.
it takes into account your first choice. The first one, if you go far, you can't. Once you go past your first ball and take it, your provisional's then in play. You can't go back and have a look.
You can
If
do it the
it's-
other way, though.
You can do it the other way.
Yeah.
If it's 150 metres, you can hit your provisional.
You just
and then
keep
go and
hitting your
look.
provisional until you get to your original.
Yep.
Correct. Yep. And then the last one is if you can't identify between the two balls, you get to pick, but it has to then be the provisional. So it's not the furthest one away. If
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't identify between ball 1 and 2, you can pick whichever one you want, but that has to be then your provisional. So there you go.
Well done.
I probably could have used none of them over the weekend. I just didn't find a few balls.
Yeah, you hit some drives.
I hit some really bad shots. My first drive was real bad. You won't be able to pick it up on the footage. But I'd actually love to see where it did go.
That is,
I think
that
it went right.
hands down, the worst tee shot I've ever seen off the first.
Oh,
in,
yeah,
in
yeah.
any golf match ever.
At the Springs.
In my life.
Yeah, it was the worst tee shot off the first at the Springs, definitely, that's ever been hit. It wasn't the worst tee shot on the day.
No, it wasn't
It
actually.
wasn't the worst shot
and
of
to
the
be
day.
leading after that hole is just a
No, sorry, I wasn't leading after that hole. It was all square.
Yeah.
No, actually, you were leading after hole 1.
Was I?
Yeah.
God, yeah, I don't know, man.
I think you were leading after hole 1.
I don't
No,
know.
I would have had to have been because
Yeah.
with the handicap system in
Yeah,
play.
no, I was a tie. I was on par after hole. After
This could
first hole.
be one of those edits at the end, find out that what we thought happened, the
yeah.
winner is
Oh, could
completely
you
flipped.
imagine? Wow.
That'd be
I
funny.
don't. I think we got the scores.
I'm pretty
correct.
confident I
I'm
got
pretty
the scores
confident. Oh, there was enough people watching.
I was still
and keeping
with
score.
it there towards the end.
Yeah.
I was
You were.
sharp.
I clicked on a bit of the GoPro footage.
Oh, yeah.
There's a dart in your mouth.
Oh yeah, someone said, as I think it was the 8th hole, or maybe the 9th, someone yelled at me as I was in the cart going to the next one, "It's not the John Daly Classic without a ciggy."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You got one?" And he goes, "Yeah." So he was trying to roll it up for me, but someone else just
Imagine
piffed one in
rolling.
at me. He was trying to roll it, and someone just like threw a dart at me. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I'll have this.
We're in the cart. You got a dart hanging out your mouth, and I'm just looking at you, and I look haggard, man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're still with it. You got a smile on your face.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, but I'm just thinking, geez, you look pretty chipper.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Siggy just sparked me back up.
It is a credit to you. You didn't surprise me with how good you can drink and how well you hold yourself, but it was even better than I thought.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's clip that up and put it on socials.
Yeah.
Let's get that bit. Credit to
drink
me.
responsibly.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, of course,
Yeah,
of course,
always.
of course, always.
Look, I did message Freddie, and I thought they probably wanted us to say something, and we probably should have been more organised.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
But have a guess what? Our
What?
best friends over at GolfBox. The huge Black Friday sale is now on at GolfBox with up to 50% off store-wide.
50.
Every single
You
thing.
go in with $1,000 and you come
take
home with
$500
$500.
off you.
God, you're joking.
Shop now at golfbox.com.au and save. Or if you're in WA, just go into the store.
Just go into the
Or is it
store.
all online? No, let's just
no.
go with what Freddie's told us.
I'm not
go
saying
on.
anything. I'm leaving it
No,
there.
sorry. It is. I'm going to back it in that it is in store.
You
It's the
reckon?
40% off everything deal.
Oh, that'd be everywhere.
I went into
Okay.
GolfBox while that was on.
Yeah,
and
okay.
got
So-
up to 40% off everything.
But just so we're clear, up to 50% off store-wide. Shop now at golfbox.com.au. Yeah.
What do I want to give away next?
What's another weird? No, do you remember the conversation where we suggested that you needed a counter?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty
I remember
funny.
that.
They do these big long ones that have 1 to 18, and you just roll it up.
Yeah, well,
Only
I
up to
don't
9.
need that. I could count.
Whilst I'm telling you my answer, off the top of your heads, if you just went into GolfBox now and just pick up anything that's not a golf club, what is something that you're going to buy? So when I was in there walking around the Aussie Park store today, I seen those like the swing speed trainers
Oh, yeah.
where you can like hook up
yeah,
to the
yeah,
app
yeah.
and that sort of thing. That would be what I get because I've seen, is it Mason Nutt?
That is a funny name.
Isn't it?
If that's
It's
a real guy.
it is. It's
If
a-
Mason Nutt is a real guy.
YouTube guy, yeah.
Buster Nutt. Yeah, he also chips one-handed.
Does he really?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Mason
doing this
Nutt.
swing speeding stuff, and he's like got it hooked up to his phone and his app, and it's showing what his like course record, his like record speed is and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to do that because you could just do that in your front yard.
I'd get a new golf shirt. I reckon. I'd just branch out a little bit.
Do you
Or a
reckon
putting mat.
They'd be up to 50%.
Oh, yeah, maybe a putting mat. I would definitely get a new golf bag. My golf bag has
Yeah.
seen way better days. It is, I think it's like 13 years old.
Well, I think when we go next time we see Freddie, we'll go. When are we doing the bastard set? I think it'll be a fitting video we'll make that will
Yep.
fit you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be a game changer.
Chuck that up on the YouTube. So you're going to fit him for those clubs.
Yep.
Just to, I guess, get shafts and all that sort of gear.
Yep.
Driver.
The whole set that we
Yeah.
said in that podcast.
I actually did want to speak about this here because I've had my last 7 weeks has been awesome fun. Had the best 7 weeks of my whole life. I was away in England, away in Scotland, played a couple of rounds of golf over there, came back, had my Brayshaw Classic, got pissed Monday, Tuesday playing golf. So much fun. Had Andrews Bucks, got pissed again playing golf. Then had the John Daly Classic, got pissed again playing golf. Had a lot of fun. I've now come to the end of my fun period. I'm back in work, back in routine. I want to get better at golf again. I'm currently off 11-3 and I want to get back to single figures and then get back to being good again at
Yep.
golf. I need a little bit of a regimen. I need to know what I should be doing. I need to know how often I should be doing things. I just want to get to, what's a reasonable handicap for me to get to? 8? I can get to 8.
Oh, 7 or
Get
8.
to 8. Yeah.
Well, those couple of shots you hit on that par 3, it's
Gorgeous.
like, well, there's a scratch golfer.
Ah, well, there you go. I should get to scratch.
Scratch.
Yeah, but
I
then
just-
the tee
yeah.
shot the next, you're like, no, that guy's just started.
Yeah, no, that he's your 54 project player. No, I reckon I want to get to about 8.
My handicap, no, set the bar lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
Go 6. Go,
Okay.
go
6.
in the 6s. 6
In the
point
6,
anything.
6.9.
This is controversial.
Yeah, there you go, 6.9.
I think a single finger handicap
Yep.
is someone who shoots in the 70s, so a 7 handicap. I know
Well,
9
that's-
is a single figure, but someone who breaks 80
that's
feels
fair.
like a single figure handicap.
I want to break 80 again. Haven't done that in a
So
long
that's a
time.
7 handicap,
Yeah.
7 below.
6.9 is what I want.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm off 7.2, which is just absurd. I'm off 7.2 and it actually went down, even though I only had 34 points on the weekend. So played to 9 and it went down still. But the last time I broke 80, is it going to show me?
It's been it's forever since I've broken 80.
Yeah. What was the 40 points round? What was that?
It's past 69, so it doesn't count.
Ah.
It was past 69, I had 76. So, like,
Okay.
it would have been
79,
it would have been
yeah.
close.
Yep.
Oh, here, on the 24th of September, actually probably not that long ago, I shot it won't tell me, but I played to a 5. So
That's
it's,
good. That's
77.
good. 77.
77, yeah, but I didn't shoot a 77. I reckon it must have been a 79 because it's a gross.
Course rating.
Oh, yeah.
It's all rated. Must have been a harder day or something
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what I want to do is I want to have a couple more lessons to get myself locked in. And then I need, how many days a week should I be practicing? Should be playing every week, at least. But how many times a week should I be practicing?
Realistically, if you could get twice in, would be very good.
And when I say practice, I instantly just think going to the driving range and hitting as far as I can.
Yeah.
What does practice actually look like? From a real
we were
life
actually
point-
speaking about this before. For you, I think you need to go chip and putt first before you go to the range, and I say that to everyone.
Fair enough.
Because you go to the range, you smack some balls, you get a bit tired, and then you go quickly have a putt where you need to flip that. So I would go to the chipping green and putting green where you're sort of switched on and keen to be there,
Yep.
and finish on range balls.
Okay. Chip putt range.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half twice a week.
Ideally, you would do that one day, and then the other day you would go play cheeky twilight 9 holes in summer.
Nice.
That's
I can do
how that would be a perfect
And is that-
practice schedule, and then play on the weekend.
Oh,
And we're in that scenario now. So
it's twilight, so good.
It's 5:22. Sunset's not till 6:50.
So perfect.
But you could just knock off, go play 9 holes.
Easy.
I say this to people, like, you could hit range balls, you could go on the range and hit some of the best drivers of your life, and you're going, how good's this? But in the back of your mind, you're still going to go, I hope I can do this on the course. You go play that Twilight game. If you hit 2 drives, smack them down the middle, you get more out of those 2 shots than you would have out of the whole range session.
And when you, like, cheeky 9 holes, would you recommend, like, throwing a couple of balls down, or, like, this is my one ball and I'm trying to score a lot?
Like, you tee off, you hit an iron into the green, and then, this obviously if there's no one behind you, you put a ball down at 15 out and just pitch it on, putt both balls, go on the next hole, hit the shot, but then maybe go to a spot that you're normally at or a bunker that you don't like and just try play a couple out of there. Obviously keeping up with play if there's someone behind you. This is easy if you're at a private club and it's quiet, but the public guys are going to struggle to do this. But when you can, put an extra one down and quickly have a chip. Twilight golf beats practice every day of the week.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have an hour and a half in me and then Twilight round, and then I'm going to try and play most weekends from now until nearly Christmas.
Awesome.
Cool.
Because I don't think that'll be enough to get me to 7 or 6.9, but I think it'll be a step in the right direction.
I think it will be, though, because you haven't had a decent round for a long time now. So all of a sudden...
rubbing in. Say that again. I dare you.
You're actually pretty rubbish.
I am. I was bad. I am not a good golfer. If it's not beers involved, I can't play. Anyway.
But obviously it's working off your last 20 rounds.
Yep.
And there's, 8 weeks? You can play at minimum 8 rounds by the end. So almost half of your handicap calculation can be affected. So you get some training sessions in you.
Yep.
All of a sudden you just have a 39-pointer, a 36-pointer, a 38-pointer,
and
the odd 42, 43...
50.
A 50-pointer.
And then I'm back to scratch.
Yeah. Like,
I could do it.
I reckon you could easily get into singles before Christmas.
Yeah.
You need to get to the point where if you missed a day of practice, you're like, I want to go and do that again. You need to get into like a routine, like you're going to the gym. Like if you miss a day or two, you feel like you're overweight and fat because you haven't gone to the gym for 2 days. You want to get that but about
with
golf.
Yeah, okay. When can I have a lesson next? Maybe. That will figure that out.
Yeah, you can't just say you got 1 hour on one day. You've got to give me 3 or 4 times.
I'll give you a few times. We can do some options.
Very good.
Anyway, we'll figure that out.
Sweet.
Cool.
You got any tips? I think it's been a pretty tip-filled...
It has.
You
missed some great conversation about old golf clubs, and I feel like you would have been more valuable in that conversation because he doesn't know anything about golf.
I had to Google when the two dot.
We're talking about how the white hot 2-ball putter was a game changer when that came out.
Cracking
you would have
putter.
remembered,
Was that the Odyssey? Or was it,
Yep.
cracking putter.
And then we're talking about hybrids were a big game changer.
Yep.
The square driver when that came out.
That was nuts. Chipper putters.
Chipper, we didn't talk about that.
No, I don't need a chipper putter,
But
man.
I don't think
I'm
that
past
was
that.
a game changer. Not everyone has one of those, but like
Have you
everyone.
ever done a video with hickory clubs?
Have we?
Yeah.
No.
That'd be fun.
Hard to hit.
Very hard to hit.
But then we're talking about what's next. Like, what is there to bring out?
I feel like it's just going to be, they just add more length into everything. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Everything goes 20 yards further.
Yep.
And everything's now more forgiving, or you're going to get more spin from this, or you're going to get less, I feel like it's just more distance every time you bring a new club out.
I went above and beyond for the Butcher's Chat.
Did you really?
Yeah. So I've passed the video on to Callum if we want to wrap things up, unless someone else got something to talk about.
Well, I was going to say, if you go beyond, I would have thought bringing in a steak would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I
wouldn't
would
you?
love to steak right now.
On a stick.
In
Like a little
saying
couple of
that,
meats on a stick.
honestly, so I was at the Wilton Butcher, and he's got these dry aged. So he does like dry aged beef, and he's got this ribeye, and he's like, "Oh, do you want me to cut it for you now?" He's opened it, cut it, and just looking at this thing, man. I've never looked at a piece of meat and just like literally just saliva, man. But then he goes, I've also got a Wagyu as well. And so when you get a steak, you got to chime it off. So like you square it up so that your next steak is square, like so it cooks balanced.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like you square off the end, so it's like a bit of a door chock, like a bit of wedge. You can't really sell it. You can't really do much with it. And I was like, it's got my name written all over that. Took it home, man. Bit of salt, one of the best bit of steaks. It was only like, I don't know,
You
what's
shouldn't
that?
eat too much, though, of Wagyu. It gets too rich otherwise.
Correct.
Yeah,
it was the
perfect.
perfect amount. It was only maybe like 2 centimetres thick, not even.
I'm so hungry at the end of this
And I
podcast.
I fried it off so quickly, and it was just, I just picked it up and just like ripped it like it's a burger, man.
Perfect.
It was so
Melt in your mouth. Sorry, before we play this video, did Liv go to 72 holes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we didn't speak
Did
about
that
that.
get announced? I saw Lucas Herbert doing something today about it,
Yep.
having a quick chat. That's pretty cool. So now that gets included in all the world rankings like properly?
Well, they're trying to
That's
get it
what
done
I think they're trying to do, yeah.
because there's still no cut.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know.
Anyway, we're not really. If you want to go and hear about that, listen to the Tee It Up.
This
guys.
is a completely different podcast. Did you listen to Rick Shields' interview, that caddy?
Oh,
No, Billy
Foster.
Billy
no.
Foster.
Oh, my goodness.
Good?
That bloke has some stories.
who's he caddy for?
Sevi, had a punch up with Sevi.
Did he really?
Tiger Woods, Lee Westwood, Sergio Garcia.
Oh, wow.
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yep. The stories he has. But one of the things he was talking about was on the PGA Tour, the caddies have to buy the yardage book. And he reckons it costs about $100.
What?
They have to pay for like flights, accommodation, live. Everything's covered for those guys. So he's saying all the caddies are trying to get onto live because
Yeah.
they don't have to spend any money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. After you listen to this pod, maybe go have a
I
listen to that
remember
one.
when Liv first started, it was just like the whole, there's just so much money in it. Because I was talking to Ryan Ruffles about it, who didn't go and do it, but like was at the time a pretty good prospect and has since had a couple of shoulder surgeries and now he's YouTubing and trying to find his way back. But like was telling me some of the things that they were offering him. It was like, hey, we'll fly you and 3 other people from here to basically anywhere that we're playing. We'll put you up at a hotel for 5 days, do all this, that, and the other. And it's like, hasn't played a single PGA Tour event, hasn't really done anything. He's just a prospecting young amateur who's just turned pro. And they're like, yeah, no worries. It's in the budget.
Far
Ridiculous.
You know what I also seen today? Do you remember when John Rahm was on the 16th hole of a tournament with a 6-shot lead and got pulled off because he tested positive for COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do remember that?
That was one of the most wild. He had a
Ridiculous.
6-shot lead at like the Memorial or something
my
like
God, I
that.
forgot about
Yeah.
that.
And he was like so visibly upset about the whole thing. And it was like real weird. Like it was almost like he's just been ushered off like halfway down the fairway. It's like, what is going on
Let
here?
him finish the
What
round.
a crazy time that was.
That was just a ridiculously crazy time. Yeah, actually, in saying that, if you want to listen to proper stats and statistics and
Oh, yeah,
insides
don't listen to us.
listen to the Teed Up podcast.
They do,
the
actually.
guys in Melbourne, Q, yeah.
Q knows his golf.
Brad
good,
and
wasn't
Johnny.
He was
mate,
really good. I
He was
listened to him.
very-
He was very funny.
He knows his stuff. He
Yeah.
does his research.
So do
not
we.
us. We put up videos of butchers.
All right, let's
have a
unless
look
we've
at
got
it.
anything to finish, I'm starving.
So this is clearly a YouTube thing. Pull over on the freeway and start watching on YouTube and subscribe while you're there.
Obviously,
But
yep.
this is a very visual part of the podcast right now. So
Here we go.
do we need to turn
for
the
this
here we go.
week's butcher's tip? I'm actually going to show you how to tie sausages. You will never have this scenario in your life where you're about to tie a link of sausages, but we're going to do it. So they come in a big link like this. So we start with one, give it a twist, grab your second, bring your third up, give it a twist, wrap your first through your third, and we're on the way. So there's your 3 sausages. Then we want to grab your first length, bring down your second length, give them a pinch and a twist, run your third through, and we're away. And that is how you start linking sausages, and then you do it for the rest of your life.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sure
But that's
everyone's
it.
probably
The
bored
first
by
thing I'm
that.
thinking
But that's
is,
how you link
like,
sausages.
can you do
This is
balloon
a very-
animals at kids'
very
parties?
visual part of the podcast. So if you're not watching on YouTube, head over and watch it. Pull over on the freeway.
When you're doing that right now, like you've been out of the game for a bit.
Yes.
If the guy I don't know who the guy on your left was when he first, how quickly if that's 100%, what percent is he going at? What speed? Is it, if you're on ×1, what's he at if he's trying to do it?
He wouldn't be as fast as me.
I knew that was. You just,
Oh, nah, come on. Like,
would've-
I'm not good at much, but I can butcher.
Okay, well, who was the guy who taught you how to be a butcher?
Diesel,
How quick would Diesel do it?
faster.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like how much faster is that what I'm talking about?
Okay, well, to say out of a 10, if Diesel's a 10 out of 10, say, I'm probably maybe like a 8.
Oh, so you're still lightning quick. Yeah, that is very quick.
Yeah.
That's a lot
I've
of
got
sausages.
a much better treat for you next week. It's a very visual one again next week. But yeah, I do go pretty good at butchering.
I can see them hanging up behind you.
Yeah, actually, does the video go a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Length
that's
done.
what.
And then what you do is you grab them by lengths of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's all butchers need to count to is 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the hook, bit of string. There we go.
And so this is at the Willerton Butchers, is it?
No, this is
You
RJ's
always
Butchers
tell
down in
by how long
Baldivis, this
they-
one.
See, look at that. That length is longer.
See
than
how they're
this
slightly
one.
different? So lost a little bit of touch there.
6 out of 10.
There you go.
There you go. So
Yeah.
one of my favourite things, and if you do have a local butcher, go and support them because I think they're great. I remember we had a butcher in Sandy who mum was the my mum ran our little athletics, and she had 4 kids doing it, so she was the president of our little athletics club. And the butcher that they would go to, and it's like, hey, we've got a sausage sizzle, we're trying to raise money, what have you got for us? And this guy would just wheel out barrels of sausages. Don't worry about it. Have it on the house.
How good.
Straight out the front. All the time. Burger patties, sausages, everything.
The butcher, if you can have a butcher in your circle of friends, like you're kicking goals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like you need, because it's always the same. Like when you have a barbecue, the butcher's always bringing the steaks.
Yep.
You go around to his house, he's always bringing the steak. You know, like
because he's bringing the good stuff.
They're always going to try and impress. Like it's just a natural part of being a butcher.
As you would.
Anyway, I'm excited to go home and eat.
Yes.
Do you want to finish with a quick tidy of the house?
What did I do last time?
I can't remember.
Bloody hell, it's funny.
You can't remember though
I
because
can't
your
remember.
leg.
Yeah, you can't see.
Or think.
Look, if you no,
Let him speak.
I can't think of how to become a patron.
So I can help. Jaden told us that we need to push the
Oh,
shirts
yeah,
if
sorry.
we wanted to.
There you go.
And I put it on because I was like, you know what? I'll put it on as a cue to let us know that if you want the butcher or the tall handsome man, you can still go on. Have we got a website?
The swingofit.com.au.
Okay, so you go through the swing of it.
Yep.
Go
You
and
can
pick
get
up
on
one
our
of the
merch.
shirts.
While you're at it, sign up to be a patron because if you want a shirt, it's cheaper if you're a patron than if it's
They
cheaper.
still get a deal.
It's cheap. Well, yeah, and
you
it's
go.
on there. The discount code's on there. It's cheaper to sign up to be a patron, buy a shirt, than it is to just buy a shirt. So anyway, I'm just saying.
There you go.
Very good.
But anyway, we're still dirty.
Well, that was pretty good. I already cleaned the house. I've got the broom. I put the broom away.
He did. He actually
You
did
should have
pretty
seen
well.
it.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm one of the best I've done.
One of the best, one of the tidiest houses. Well,
Burped and laughed at the same time.
Righto, well, I was late, so I've picked up the broom on the way in, and I'm just going to give it a quick sweep.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for, obviously, anyone who was at the JDC on Sunday. It was super fun. I'm very much looking forward to everyone to watch the video on Sunday when it comes out. To do that, though, subscribe to us on YouTube. We have, 5,000 was the mark to do the John Daly Classic. We've gone over that, thank you. 10,000, I think we said we'd do a calendar, so we might have to revisit that at some point. But sign up, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. I think we're on Facebook. I actually don't know that to be sure, to be
No, we're on
certain.
Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
Yeah, lock it in.
GolfBox, our very best friends, our groomsmen in the groom's party, they're actually our best man, are having a Black Friday sale, up to 50% off everything. It may as well be 50% off everything. Just say, tell them
Yeah,
Ron
it
sent
is.
you. Go down there, sign up to be a patron, go to swingofit.com.au. You can sign up to be a patron and you get all the giveaways. We've just given away a shag bag to Dr. Ray Gunn, and I'm giving away something maybe not next week, the week after, and I'm going to figure out what that is. Thank you very much. Freddie, thanks to our great friends at Heyscape. Thanks to our great friends at Last Slice. I think Grounded build this entire joint, so thanks very much to them. And thanks to you guys.
Heyscapes would be the guy that's like, all right, boys, you've had enough. Let's get home.
The sensible one.
They
right?
would,
Yep.
I feel like they would be the ones, they'd obviously still be on the cans and drinking, but they would get an Uber. They'd pre-book the Uber
Yep.
Yeah.
to get you home knowing where you go. They would also, I feel like I would trust them to have a speech at the wedding.
Yep.
Yep.
And unprepared. Like you didn't
Yeah,
ask
hey,
them.
sorry, Heyscape, we just need you off the cuff right
Yeah,
here.
make-
What have
it'd
you
make
got
people
for us?
cry.
Yeah,
It'd
it'd
be
bring the house
emotional.
down.
Yep.
It would bring the house
picture
down.
him now.
And Grounded would have made sure the tables were straight and put it
They
all
would have
together.
built the
really
whole
well.
facility. Brilliant. Right, see you next week.
All right.